This morning in Higher Learning, according to the U.S. Department of Education, and this is a baffling fact, only 20% of students who begin their higher education at a 2-year institution graduate within 3 years. Now, at a 4-year institution, about 4 in 10 students receive a degree within 6 years. A new study examined why students drop out, and here to talk about the report is Peter Kerwin of the Rhode Island Higher Education Assistance Authority. That baffles my mind. That's incredible.
It's some scary stuff. I mean, the Public Agenda put out this report last week with underwriting from the Gates Foundation. It was called With Their Whole Lives Ahead of Them. And basically the idea was, let's look at why students are dropping out of college early. And what they found out was, that whole ideal of Joe College, somebody who goes to campus after falling in love with a school, lives on campus for 4 years and goes to football games and is involved in the life of the community. It just isn't happening for a lot of students. What we're seeing instead is, in many cases, only 25% of students go through that 4-year period and live on campus in a residential situation. In most cases, you've got students who are working. 4-year schools, 45% of students are working 20 hours or more a week with jobs in addition to school. When you go to the campuses of 2-year schools, the community colleges, that number goes up to 60%, and a quarter of those students are working 35 hours or more a week.
Wow.
And on top of all of that, you've got 23% of college students who have a dependent child. So, I mean, what that is telling the folks in the report is that, students are just not having that traditional kind of experience. And what's happening is they're not dropping out because they don't like it or because they're bored with it. They're dropping out because the job schedules just conflict with being able to be on campus and do their studies.
What can students do so they don't drop out, or what can we do to make sure students don't drop out?
Well, they've pointed to a couple of different things in the system to work on. I mean, one is to provide some of those full-time benefits that college students get, the health care, tuition assistance. Some of those programs are not made available to part-time students. So the idea is, let's expand that. That'll certainly help a great deal. The other part of the other side of the coin is, try to be more flexible, offer classes at night or on weekends, so that people who do have rigorous job schedules can handle, the course workload and have that flexibility at school.
And a weird bit of irony, because this whole report was done with the Gates Foundation, which is Melinda and Bill Gates, correct? Bill Gates, college dropout. Imagine of all the things. But there's a lot of people that are working out there, and they're working towards their degree, so hopefully they stay in school.
Yeah, exactly. And the idea, one thing too that came out of this, 97% of all those students who have dropped out still say they want their children to go to college. So they understand the value of it, they know what it means, so we've really got to work on that.
Peter Kerwin, thank you so much for joining us. If you want more information on the report or College Bound Fund, head to our website, foxprovidence.com.
All right, gentlemen.